a boy who started coding at the age of just 8, who dropped out of college to chase his dream, and today, he's leading the future of artificial intelligence with ChatGPT. His name is Sam Altman. This is a story of struggle, risk, and vision. The story of a man who changed the future of the world. Sam Altman was born on April 22nd, 1985, in St. Louis, Missouri, a place far from the world of billion-dollar startups or Silicon Valley spotlights. Raised in a Jewish household, Sam showed signs of brilliance from a very early age. By the time he turned 8 years old, he had already started learning how to code on his family's old Macintosh computer. He wasn't interested in video games the way most kids were. He wanted to know how those games were made, how code worked, how machines could think. That curiosity would become the engine of his entire life. As a teenager, Sam faced his own inner challenges. He came out as gay at a time when that wasn't always easy, especially in a Midwestern town. But he embraced his identity, and this personal strength would become a deep part of his leadership style. Authentic, calm, and unapologetically bold. He later joined Stanford University to study computer science. But after just 1 year, Sam made a decision that would change his life. He dropped out. To the outside world, it might have looked like a risk, but Sam had a vision. In 2005, he co-founded his first startup, Looked, a mobile location-sharing app, before smartphones even became mainstream. It attracted attention and millions of dollars in venture funding. For a while, things looked promising, but Look didn't catch on. Eventually, it was sold off and shut down. To many, this would feel like failure. But Sam didn't stop. He later said, "The biggest thing failure teaches you is how to keep going." His breakthrough came in 2014 when he was appointed president of Combinator, one of the world's most powerful startup accelerators. YC had already birthed companies like Airbnb, Dropbox, Reddit, and Stripe. But under Sam's leadership, the accelerator went to the next level. He expanded YC's vision, funded hundreds of startups, and mentored some of the brightest entrepreneurs of the next decade. His reputation grew, not just as an investor, but as a visionary. But he wasn't satisfied just investing in tech. He wanted to shape something much, much bigger, the future of intelligence itself. In 2015, Sam co-founded OpenAI with Elon Musk and a few other prominent tech minds. The idea wasn't to build the next big app, but to create artificial general intelligence, AGI, that was safe, beneficial, and accessible to all of humanity. OpenAI started as a non-profit research lab, a rare thing in Silicon Valley. Sam and the team believed that if AI became smarter than humans, it needed to be built carefully, ethically, and transparently. For years, they worked behind the scenes. Then came 2020, the launch of GPT-3. GPT-3 was unlike anything seen before. It could write essays, solve problems, compose poems, generate code, and sound almost human while doing it. The tech world was stunned. But the revolution had only just begun. In November 2022, OpenAI launched ChatGPT, a friendly, powerful chatbot powered by GPT 3.5. It exploded. Over 1 million users joined in just 5 days. People called it the fastest-growing tech product ever. Teachers used it. Students relied on it. Developers coded with it. Writers brainstormed with it. The world had entered a new era, and Sam Altman was at the center of it. In interviews, Sam stayed calm, cautious even. While the public marveled at AI's power, he spoke about responsibility. He warned about the risks. If we're not careful, we could build something we can't control. He wasn't hyping the product. He was warning the world. This ability to balance ambition with caution made him stand out in a world that often chases speed over safety. But then came a twist. In November 2023, Sam Altman was abruptly fired by OpenAI's board of directors. The announcement came without warning and without explanation. The tech world was shocked. Employees revolted. Nearly every OpenAI employee signed a letter demanding Sam's return. Even Microsoft, OpenAI's largest partner, offered Sam a new team if he didn't come back. Just 5 days later, Sam was reinstated as CEO of OpenAI. It was one of the most dramatic comebacks in tech history. After returning, Sam focused on governance, safety, and long-term planning. OpenAI rolled out GPT-4 voice models, image generation tools, and built partnerships with companies and governments worldwide. Sam wasn't just running a company. He was shaping global AI policy, warning of potential misuse, and building coalitions to keep technology in check. At the same time, he remained personally grounded. Sam Altman lives a minimalist life. He doesn't flaunt wealth. He avoids public drama. He reads constantly philosophy, science, history. He invests in climate tech, nuclear energy, biotech, and even longevity startups. He's not just thinking about today. He's thinking about the next 100 years. He believes AGI, done right, could eliminate poverty, revolutionize healthcare, make education accessible to all, and unleash creativity like never before. But done wrong, it could become humanity's greatest threat. That's why he believes in slow, careful progress. His favorite quote? The best way to predict the future is to invent it. And Sam Altman isn't just predicting, he's inventing. From a curious child in Missouri, to a college dropout, to the co-founder of OpenAI, to the man behind ChatGPT, Sam Altman's journey is more than a tech success story. It's a story about vision, values, and courage, about dreaming big and staying grounded, about building the tools that will shape the next century. If this story inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more stories of bold thinkers and world changers.